Hi everyone, it's Belinda and I'm hoping to film a quick video of a week in my Maldon before I move into One Book July. And I've already done one take of this and I was rambling and all over the place and I didn't like it, so I've started again. So my last video was me trying to decide what I was going to use for One Book July, and I had a few commenters saying that I should use my Maldon. I'd pulled it off the shelf, I haven't been using it this year and I really do love this planner so much, so I thought I would give it a go this week. The problem was I don't have the right inserts because I was too cheap to buy them at the beginning of the year, and I'm regretting that decision. Anyway, I thought I would try a week in this planner and just make use of what I had to see if I could work out a way of making it work for me, and then I would make my decision about what I was using for One Book July. So I had these plain lined inserts from kikki.K and I had these Collins Debden Day to a Page inserts, and I was using them during the week, and it got to Thursday night and I thought, that's it, I'm going to have to make a video saying I tried a week in my Maldon and it didn't work for me. And the reason it wasn't working was I just didn't like the way it was looking. I don't like the way these inserts are laid out. I don't like that it has the times down here in this grey shaded box and then a checklist box on the right hand side. I don't like mixing my appointments with my tasks. I like keeping them separate, and so this was just not working for me, which is why I was trying to just have my Day to a Page and then a planed line insert that I was writing my to-dos on. This page is way too busy for me. I don't know what I was thinking using this color highlighter. It's just totally not my style, and I think I was putting these things down hoping that I'd enjoy using them, but I really didn't. It wasn't working for me at all. I got to Thursday and I found that I had these old day planner inserts by Filofax. I'm not sure when I bought them, and I thought I would give those a go. And again, on Thursday, this just was not working for me, and I couldn't quite figure out why. Largely, I think it's because of this ugly orange highlighter and the pen that I was using. I know that sounds superficial, but if it doesn't feel comfortable and I don't like looking at it, I don't use it. But finally, on Friday, I was able to make them work for me. So the features that I noticed when I actually looked and paid some attention to these inserts were actually really good. So it has a place up the top for the day and the date, and it has a place for a time and your appointment. So I was able to put different things that were happening that day in terms of appointments. And then you have your to-do section. Not too many places for to-dos, but that's good for me because otherwise my to-dos will go on forever and I don't get them all done. But it also had the priority column, and so I was using the ABC priority list and then the checkbox list on the right hand side with a little don't forget notes section down the bottom. And I found that I really enjoyed using this on Friday. It worked really well for me. You can see I got quite a few things done, and I was still able to make notes of what I was spending, which I like to keep track of in my planner before I transfer it to my spreadsheet. And I really liked this, and so I did it again for Saturday. Even though it's the weekend, I still had a few things to do. I didn't get them all done. I was being overly ambitious given that I was going to be at a dance concert all day. But again, I think I was really just, you know, trying out these inserts and seeing if I liked them, and I decided that I really did. The problem is I can't do One Book July in this planner with these inserts because I don't have enough of them. I think I only have about 15 or so, which is a bit disappointing. But I was really liking the way that they worked. I was enjoying using the planner by the end of the week. At the beginning of the week, I was really frustrated. I was frustrated by the pen loop not being big enough to fit my favorite pens in. I was frustrated by the closure that doesn't lie flat, and I was frustrated that the planner itself doesn't quite lie flat. Now, I was using this planner last year and I actually re-watched the video that I filmed last year when I was using this planner, and I had the Franklin Covey inserts in there, and I think because it was more stacked and it had more weight, it was pushing this down. I also had all these little post-it notes and things sticking out of here which really annoyed me. So I just took all of them out. So the moral of the story is I'm not going to do One Book July in this planner because I don't have enough of the inserts or of a insert that is working for me, and I don't want to spend money buying new inserts just yet. I'm going to do One Book July in my bullet journal because it is more of a challenge for me anyway. I've never really used a bullet journal properly before, and so I want to try that out for a month and see how I like having the unstructured pages and a bit more room and no rings. I found the rings were really annoying me as well. I was using my expense section to track a couple of expenses. I think I will ultimately come back to using this planner this year. I think possibly after One Book July is over, I will end up buying the inserts, because by the end of the week, like I said, I was enjoying this and I was much preferring the size. I always say that I like a bit of white space in my planner, but my A5, after using the personal size for a week, my A5 seemed to have a bit too much white space that was going unused and was unnecessary. So that's where I'm at the moment. If I had filmed this on Thursday, you would have got, I tried a week in my Malden and I didn't like it, but I was finding my groove by the end of the month and enjoying carrying it around and using it. The next video I film in the planner world will be my One Book July kind of setup and the start of the month. So I'm hoping to film that today and get it up in a couple of days. And then I'll keep you posted throughout the month how I go with my bullet journal, and if I do decide to transition back into this guy for August. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. If you are doing One Book July, please let me know in the comment section below and let me know what you're using. Also let me know if you have a YouTube channel yourself so I can go and check that out. If there is anything in particular you would like to see or you would like me to make a video on, please let me know. I'm happy to oblige. I've got school holidays coming up after this next week. I'll have a bit more time on my hands. So thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.